love was all around. Yeah, you carried me with you from the highest of the peaks to the darkness of the blue. I was just too blind to see. Like a lighthouse in a storm, you were always guiding me. Yes, it's true. You carried me with you. Oh, we'll be sitting on the world together, watching as the days turn into night. We know how to brave the stormy weather, and we're never giving up without a fight. If you should ever bear a heavy load, I'll be your wheels, I'll be the road. I'll see us through the thick and thin, for love and loss until the end. 'Cause you carried me with you from the highest of the peaks to the darkness of the blue. I was just too blind to see. Like a lighthouse in a storm, you were always guiding me. Yeah, it's true. You carried me with you. Oh, you carried me with you. Well, hello, everyone. Oh, there's the camera.
Happy Wednesday.
Welcome to my living room live tonight.
We are live in our
Yes,
living room.
we are live. We are live. We
Yes.
are alive.
We are still alive. As we hope all of you are out there still alive, probably in your living rooms as well.
Yep.
So welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to ours.
Yes.
And yeah, we're happy to have you.
Yes, we are very happy to have you. It has been, it's been a week. So, yes.
It's been yet another week.
Yes.
Yet another week in quarantine.
Yeah. It's just been one of those weeks. So we've been looking forward to just doing this and just connecting with everyone and saying hi. And we're very excited about our show tonight because we're doing a Brandi Carlile show. And yeah, it's been fun to learn some of her songs.
Oh, absolutely.
And I mean, we've been listening to her for a while now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think the first time I heard a Brandi Carlile song would have been that episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
And I don't think I
You didn't know it was her.
Yeah, I don't think I know it was her, but I can't remember if I looked it up at the time.
Yeah.
Because I know when you and I watched it, I think either you knew the song.
Yeah.
Or I looked it up afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then you've just kind of been getting more and more into her music over the past couple of years, and we've been, kind of really digging it. So we figured, you know what? We've done a couple of Brandi Carlile tunes, and why not do a whole night?
Why not?
Yeah.
I just love her. In the early days of the pandemic, when Craig and I first moved in our house, I was doing a puzzle, and I listened to Brandi Carlile for many hours
While puzzling.
working on that puzzle. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, great to have you guys here. Let's do a little check-in there, Craig. So
Romper room time.
Romper room time. Who do we have here? Oh, Julia. Julia's here.
Hey, Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Hi.
You got your snack?
Probably.
Julia and I FaceTime every Monday at 2:30, and it is definitely a highlight of my week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun. Livia's watching.
Hey,
Hey,
Liv.
Livia.
Say hi to Chris. I'm sure he's
Hey,
watching.
Chris. Yes.
Maybe he's watching Woody Woodburn, who's playing tonight as well. So.
Yeah. Charlie's watching. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Great show there on Sunday.
Yes, it was great. Linda Cobra's watching.
Hey,
Heather McIntyre. Hi, guys.
Oh, hey, Heather.
Hi, Blaine. Hello.
Hey, Blaine.
Ashley. Oh, I spoke to Ashley today. It was really good to hear her
I hear
voice.
Blaine likes
Hi,
Brandi
Ashley.
Carlile. So.
Oh, my gosh, that's great. Geraint is watching.
Hey, Geraint. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy.
Yeah, it's good to have you here.
Happy to have you with us.
One of my faves, playing one of my faves. Aw, Heidi. You're very sweet. Well, there we go. So, and who else is watching? Here we are. Peter Light.
Hey, Peter.
I remember when I first met Peter, him telling me how much he loved Brandi Carlile.
Oh.
So there we go. Yep. Aunt Linda's watching. Hi, Aunt Linda.
Hey, Aunt Linda.
Joyce Martin. Hey, Joycey. Charlie says, hello. Chris, oh, hey, guys. Can you sing Heaven is a Place on Earth? Now, that's Belinda Carlile.
We've had that before.
Baby, do you know what that's worth?
Love it.
Ooh, baby. Yeah. Michael from Elora.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Michael. How's it going? Michael and Rima. I don't know whose account you're watching from, but
And Pauline Knight says, hi, I'm actually in dining room trying to get some work. Well, very good.
well, we'll provide some soundtrack for your working evening.
Yes. Isn't that nice?
For whatever you're doing, we'll be your soundtrack, or just put us on the background. We'll chat at you, play you some music.
Yeah.
But if you're at your phone or your device or your laptop or whatever, feel free to say hello. If you're watching us for the first time, welcome.
Welcome.
We see a lot of familiar faces, so that's how we know that you're watching. But if you're new to the show, feel free to say hi. Let us know where you're watching from and how you found us, and we'll be happy to get to know you a little better.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely. I literally just said I keep confusing Brandi and Belinda. Charlie, I have to. I called Brandi Belinda back, like it was probably last spring, and somebody piped in and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited! You're gonna be singing some Belinda Carlile." I'm like, "Wrong, Carlile." It's true.
Also starts with a B first name, so
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yep.
Confusion.
Oh, and Aunt Jean's watching. Hi, Aunt Jean. Oh, my mom is here. Hi, you guys.
Hey,
I'm
Jojo.
here. I love that.
All right. That means
I love you too, Mom.
we're good to go. When Mom is in the house, then
Yeah.
you got the green light to go and
Yep. Oh, Mom.
and start the
good
show.
to have you here. Well, Craig. Anything exciting this week happened to you?
Oh, my memory.
Any good things happened to you this week?
The weather's been good. So
Yes.
we've actually been enjoying, the weather, and
Yeah.
you've been busy working on the outside of the house and getting some flowers and stuff, which has been lovely.
Yeah, that feels good to get some flowers.
Yeah.
There's no garden in the ground, but that's okay.
So things are starting to look pretty around here.
Yep.
Outside. Now, those of you who have noticed the inside, we've been trying to find a spot for setting up the studio down here. So if you're wondering why things look a little different, it's because we're trying to find the best setup. So we're kind of in our living room studio, but in a slightly different place than we were a couple of weeks ago. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
thanks for noticing.
Yeah. Yep. Feels good over here. And look at that. Geraint is chilling in his hot tub. He's got the Bluetooth speakers on.
Oh, perfect.
How nice.
Crank it.
That's great.
Crank it.
Oh, hi, Elizabeth. That's awesome. Aw.
Crank it.
Charlie says hi, Joanne and Ernie. Aw. Yes, I always... hi, Dad, because I'm assuming he's watching, because there's no hockey now. Remember?
Yes.
No, the hockey game would be on, and they'd be watching us kind of together
Yeah.
in
Now,
tandem.
did I hear that there's like a season that's going to be starting up?
Oh.
Maybe. So anyway, something's going to happen. And Charlie stole my line.
What?
He says it's already pretty in there because Andrea.
Aw.
You stole my line.
Aw, that's very sweet, Charlie. Thank you.
Once she forgets about that line, I'll use it again later.
I don't feel
So.
very pretty these days, but thank you so much for saying that.
So Charlie, if you don't mind me borrowing that one, I'm going to just grab that one out of the comments and keep that one for later.
That's sweet. Yes. So I have some information about Brandi Carlile.
Oh, you do?
I did a little research today.
Well, there's probably a lot of folks watching who maybe aren't familiar with her.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll spread a little bit of love for Brandi Carlile. So what do you got there?
Well, she, according to Rolling Stone,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the most dependable and intimate singer-songwriters today.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She's selling out theaters across the country, folk, rootsy country, and Americana pop.
And I know that one of her songs was on Barack Obama's
They're
his top songs of 2017.
Well, let me tell you, they're friends. They email or text her. They communicate now.
Oh my.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, she does a lot. She's in the group The High Women, which I love.
Yes, super group.
Yeah, and she collaborates with these two, Tim and Phil Hanseroth.
Oh, the twins?
The twins,
Yeah.
and they are twins.
Yeah.
She calls them the twins.
Yeah.
And
with good reason.
They're identical. They were in like a group back in, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 15 years ago now. And she was just kind of getting started, and they were in this kind of like a heavy, grungy kind of band. Yeah. And they met each other in the studio, and they just kind of clicked. And now one of them, I think Phil, is married to Brandi's sister, Tiffany, and they all live like within a couple miles of each other on the same land, and they just, isn't that amazing?
The Carlile compound.
Yeah, the Carlile compound. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And I hear they do live streams on Wednesday nights. So, I mean, true Brandi Carlile fans may actually be watching Brandi perform live right now.
Yes, instead of watching us do her.
Yeah. So please stick around, watch us. However, if you, I think it's like a subscription thing, or you have to be a member or something to access that stuff. So if you're a member, we'll understand if you want to go watch Brandi perform herself live.
Yep.
Otherwise, we're going to be playing a bunch of Brandi Carlile's tunes.
Some older stuff,
this evening.
New stuff. Yes.
So if you have a Brandi Carlile request, let us know. Maybe we know it. Yeah. I mean, we do try to learn new songs every week, so
it might be part
we did
of
have
that.
to learn a lot of these songs tonight, so we might not know. But hey, give us a try.
Give us a try.
Always
That's right.
Give us a try.
And her birthday is June 1st, which is next week. She's going to be 39.
We'll have to wish her happy birthday.
And she was supposed to be at the Gorge doing a big concert with Emmylou Harris.
Yes, that's right.
And so she's asked her fans to request. She's going to do an album from front to, back to front or front to back, the whole thing.
Wow.
And so she's been asking her fans which album she should do.
Awesome.
Kind of cool, eh?
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, when in quarantine, everybody.
She's a cool lady.
Yeah, I really like her a lot. She's very honest and, yeah. Anyway, well, let's get to the next
some
song.
Music.
The song we're going to do now is called Every Time I Hear That Song. And it came off her album, By the Way I Forgive You, 2018. Yeah. And here we go. I'm just going to take a swig of wine.
Ah, yes. If you have your wine, now's the time where you can get it out and begin to enjoy your evening just a little bit more.
I don't think I've had a glass of wine since Saturday.
Whoa, really?
Yep.
Wow. So anyway, whatever you're drinking tonight, we'll be enjoying it with you. So feel free to let us know what's in your glass tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So are we ready?
We are ready.
There we go. Cheers and sociable to Blaine.
Yes. Okay.
Sociable. You can't leave that hanging.
Sociable.
Okay.
So
Ready?
here we are. Every time I hear that song. A love song was playing on the radio. It made me kind of sad because it made me think of you. And I wonder how you're doing, but I wish I didn't care, 'cause it gave you all I had and got the worst of you. By the way, I forgive you after all. Maybe I should thank you for giving me what I found, 'cause without you around, I've been doing just fine. Except for any time I hear that song. Ooh. And didn't it break your heart when you watched my smile fading? Did it ever cross your mind that one day the tables would be turned? And they told me the best revenge would be life well lived, and the strongest one that holds would be the hardest one to earn. By the way, I forgive you after all. Maybe I should thank you for giving me what I found, 'cause without you around, I've been doing just fine. ones you never told. Now that's twice you broke my heart now. The first was way back then, and to know you're still unhappy only makes it break again. By the way, I forgive you after all. Maybe I should thank you for giving me what I found, 'cause without you around I've been doing just fine. By the way, I forgive you, I never will forget you for giving me what I found, 'cause without you around I've been doing just fine. Except for any time I hear that song. Ooh, oh, anytime I hear that song. Ooh, oh, anytime I hear that song.
Hope you guys enjoyed that tune.
Well, there we go.
I know I enjoyed playing that. I love learning her stuff.
I do too.
It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting to play
Yep.
as a musician. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. I saw you guys liking that tune. So, and Blaine says, "I knew you'd sound amazing doing her
Aw,
stuff, doesn't she?"
Blaine, Thank you.
It's and I think I said that the first time that we started rehearsing some of these tunes, is how it is just so perfect for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look, Ryan Blair's watching.
Hey kids.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, kid,
as Ryan says.
as Ryan would say. Oh, I love that Mom's replying to Charlie. That's very sweet. Glenna Ross is watching. Hey, Glenna.
Talk amongst
From
yourselves.
St. George, New Brunswick. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's a beautiful song, right?
Mhm.
It's just about, forgiving and accepting that life can be hard and moving on. I love that.
It can be, and we do.
Yes, that's right.
Just like this is hard,
That's
but
right.
we'll move on. From that.
And she did say about her last record, By the Way, I Forgive You.
Oh yeah, it's pretty deep.
She talked about that. She talked about writing about some really hard stuff because life can be really hard. And, instead of deciding to push that stuff away and not being totally honest, her and the twins wrote, about their life experience. And it's got a lot of notice, so it's wonderful.
Yeah, as a member of the LGBTQ TQ community, she's definitely had some issues, and I kind of think there was a bit of that in that album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yes, and I don't see any Brandi Carlile
No requests yet.
Oh, Julia says she's studying and watching the show. That's
Studying,
nice.
nice.
Yes.
All
That's
right,
so nice.
we'll be really quiet then. Shall we keep it down, Julia?
Right.
I love it.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
this week, should we tell people what happened on our walk today?
Sure.
It's kind of crazy. So Craig and I have been getting up and going for a walk early
We tell stories.
to avoid people because there's a pandemic and because it's been so hot here that even when we leave the house around 6:30, 20 to 7, it's quite warm. It was quite warm today
Oh yeah.
when we left the house at that
Yeah,
time.
it wasn't as warm as some other days, but it was really warm early today.
So we we have a route and
Maybe had. We'll see.
we yes. And we get to the end of our street, and there is a man with a bag,
I think the heat was getting to him.
maybe, but he was cursing up a storm and really, really loud that
Yep,
time of the
just
day.
Yelling and cursing down the street
Yeah.
at like 7 a.m.
Yeah, so that would freak you out any time of the day, but that time of the day, it was just very disconcerting. So
Yeah.
we changed our route, and
Didn't see him again.
Well, no, but remember, we were walking down this little street, and this woman came out. She was walking her dog, and I went, do you remember that?
You were a little sensitized by the experience for the rest of the walk.
She was all in black, and that guy was all in black. Anyway, it just freaked me out. So I looked a little bit crazy, but it was all right.
Yep.
Anyway.
We got some requests coming in.
Do we?
Oh, yeah. We have requests for The Joke, Sugar Tooth, and the song from Grey's Anatomy, which is The Story.
Okay. We might be able to do some of
Yeah,
those.
so bear with us. Let's see what we can do. If you guys have any crazy pandemic stories.
Oh, my God, please share them.
People are getting up to some weird stuff. People are getting bored a little bit, maybe a little shack happy. So I've seen some stuff posted in our neighborhood's Facebook group that people have been, maybe being a little rambunctious, shall we say.
Tell us a story.
Oh, just the kids running around at night playing Nicky Nicky Nine Door.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious. So they're ringing people's doorbells.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is going to freak people out right now because you don't expect anybody to be visiting you, right?
No.
So, especially at 2 o'clock in the morning. Heidi Lang wants to hear Dreams.
Okay.
Oh, Julie is requesting Mamma Mia again. I know she requested that maybe the last few weeks in a row.
Yes. So, Julia, we're going to play a little bit of that for you.
We'll definitely play some Mamma
Definitely.
Mia. Even though it's not an ABBA night.
Even though it's not an ABBA night.
We will have an all ABBA
Mamma
night.
Mia night. Julia has wanted this song and she reminded me on Monday.
Of course.
Yeah.
Julie's got a great memory.
She has a wonderful memory. So I thought, you know what? We can sneak a little bit of that song in here tonight. For sure.
Just for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Never heard of Nicky Nicky Nine Door.
What?
Is it called anything else? Like when you're a kid and you just run up to somebody's doorbell and you run away?
Yeah.
You ring the doorbell and run away?
I think I did that as a child. Sorry, Mom. I probably did.
Yeah.
I probably did.
Yeah. These days, though, lots of people have video doorbells. So our Facebook neighborhood group was just full of videos of kids running up to people's doors and actually running away when the sound of the sound of the doorbell, recognizing that they're there, scares them off.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, it was kind of funny to watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good times. There's some bored people
yes,
around.
Good times in the quarantines.
Yes, in the quarantines. Yep.
Good
times.
Isaac's requesting Party of One.
Okay, well, we have some fun requests.
That's good. So people do know some of Brandi Carlile's repertoire. So,
yes.
Because we're probably going to do a few songs tonight that people don't know.
A few tongues.
We're going to do a few tongues.
A few tunes that people maybe not know.
Yeah, because I know you've been listening to Brandi so much that I think you've just been enjoying her entire collection and not necessarily
we could have done an entire night of her stuff.
That's what we're doing?
No, I mean like a 3 or 4 hour.
So then when we're out gigging, you and I again, when we're allowed to do that again.
Someday,
we definitely are going to be incorporating a few of these tunes into our permanent set list. So.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Brandi Carlile, I highly recommend listening to her.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
And that first tune we did, we've done it before. I know it was off of the soundtrack of Onward. She did that. She wrote and recorded that song.
Yep, I just love the sentiment in that song.
With a couple other folks.
Oh my God, Blaine! I wouldn't dare do that. I was a good boy. Hysterical. I imagine you were a pretty good boy. I was pretty good.
I think I did it.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Yeah.
Anyway, Michaels did it. I'm sure because he said it was a classic kids game, which.
Yes.
We're inferring that perhaps it was one of your evening activities in your youth.
Nicky Nicky Nine Door, and then of course, we start talking about prank phone calls when you were little because no one had. You couldn't trace where
the day before
came from.
Star 69 for sure, but even when that started, it was like, they're going to Star 69 me. I better not. But now no one really prank calls.
But then I discovered that if you did Star 67, they couldn't trace your number.
Oh.
I think it was Star 67.
You know what? Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
There was a way to hide it.
Isn't that hysterical that I knew that? Anyway, fun times.
What does that say about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I used to call people, actually Marcella and Steph and I, at Christmas time and sing to people. We did like singing telegrams.
So you'd Star 67 so they wouldn't know it was you singing to them?
Yep. Yeah.
That seems highly unlikely.
We would sing, "We're sorry if we woke you. We really, really are. We hope your Christmas great and really goes that far. Merry Christmas to you." And then we'd hang up. And some people were like, "Where are you girls from?" And we had somebody convinced that we were famous
we're from Nashville.
telesingers from New York City.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, there you go.
Only you guys would decide to go with that narrative for
I'm
for
sure it
prank
was
phone
me,
calls.
and they just agreed with me.
Yes,
Hysterical.
I'm
but
sure
we
it
wrote
was.
that song. It's pretty catchy.
You're the ringleader.
Okay.
Speaking of that ringleader, let's see if we
Get
can
to another song.
see if we can get this show back on track for another Brandi Carlile tune.
Yep. So this
what do we
next song is called "The Eye," and speaking of the twins, her and Tim wrote this song together, but the three of them sing it. It's so great with the 3-part harmony. Boy, I miss singing harmony with people. Oh my God.
We'll make it happen. We'll get there.
Someday.
We'll get there.
Yep.
We'll get there. Hey, Liz just tuned in. Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz. Oh, Catherine Sarah White. Kat is watching.
Well,
Hey,
hello,
Kat.
hello.
Okay.
Happy to have you.
Ready?
All right.
Let's give this a little whirl.
Okay, ready to take it away?
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Now she's ready.
Now I'm ready. It really breaks my heart to see a dear old friend go down the lonely place again. Do you know the sound of a closing door? Have you heard that sound somewhere before? Do you wonder if she knows you anymore? I wrapped your love around me like a chain, and I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane only if you're standing in the eye. Where did you learn to walk? Where did you learn to run away from everything you love? Did you think the bottle would ever ease your pain? Did you think that love's a foolish game? Did you find someone else to take the blame? I wrapped your love around me like a chain, but I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane only if you're standing in the eye. You can dance in a hurricane only if you're standing in the I am a sturdy soul, and there ain't no shame in lying down in the bed you made. Can you fight the urge to run another day? You might make it further if you learn to stay. I wrapped your love around me like a chain, but I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane, but only if you're standing in the eye. You can dance in a hurricane only if you're standing in the eye.
So lovely. Such a fun, sweet song.
It's a sweet song.
and so catchy.
Yeah, we sing it all the time.
Sometimes I sing it when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, do you know what Craig and I tried to do this week? This is a little hysterical.
Oh boy, lay it on me.
So, in our bedroom, there are 1, 2, 3. There are 4 windows. Well, there's one long one at the top. You can't count that. There's like 4 windows.
I'm counting it. Sun gets in there.
And 3 of them open. Why would anyone put a window in a house that doesn't open is beyond me. But anyway.
If we track down that builder.
Anyway.
We'll ask him.
So 3 windows out of 4, 5, open. And I get a little hot at night. And I was saying to Craig, you know what? And he's sleeping on the side of the bed with the 3 windows that open, which doesn't seem very fair to me. And I'm like, and he's always complaining he's cold. I'm like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch sides. Even though I've always slept on the right side of the bed.
Has nothing to do with the windows being open.
And you've always slept on the left side of the bed. So for 2 nights, like 2 crazy people,
we decided to switch.
We switched sides.
Sorry, she decided to switch, and I went along with it.
Yes.
I'm like, why not?
It was a big deal, too. Craig bringing all his stuff over.
It's like our COVID adventure. We're like, let's feel like we're living somewhere else for a couple nights. Feel like we're staying over at somebody's house. Would you say it's like we're having a sleepover?
It was kind of like we're having a sleepover. And didn't work out so well. Neither one of us slept very well for those 2 nights. Has anybody out there ever done that?
Took me a while, but the second night I slept like a baby.
Yeah, I didn't. Not even a little bit. So, yeah, it was a little hysterical, and it's not happening. So I just said to Craig, honestly, we're a foot apart. So if we have to sleep with the window open, you're not going to get less than you would if you were sleeping.
So if you're looking to spice things up a little bit during quarantine, try sleeping on the other side of the bed. See what happens.
Yes. Try it.
Yep. Tell them Andrea and Craig sent you.
Just try it.
Oh my!
Even one night, it is hilarious.
Liv loves the bedside switching dialogue. I'm glad because we never know where we're gonna go. I forget who was saying, or was it to Blaine was saying that we go on tangents. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes, yeah, it goes nowhere.
It's warm in here. Speaking of being warm, it's warm in here right now. I thought you said the basement gets cool.
It is. I don't think we've got the air conditioning cranked right now.
Can you just turn it up half a degree or down, or you can't?
No, I can't.
Awesome.
I have to disable like a lot of our network stuff when we live stream, so we don't interfere with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Heather says I can't sleep on. Oh, I gotta put my glasses down. Like, why can't I see that? She says, I can't sleep on the wrong side. I wake up all confused. And Charlie says Heather refused to switch sides no matter where we are. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Okay, so people are talking about the windows. Get the window fixed. I know, but you know what? You can't crank it, and there's no screen. So we would have to replace the glass and the screen wouldn't be so bad. But I know, Michael, it makes no sense to me. No sense at all. And three open, 2 things: floor fan or window fan. Yeah, we have a fan on above us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
look, we're spoiled rotten. We have got 5 windows, but because we're in a big quarantine, it's hard for us to get blinds that fit the windows. We can't go out and get custom blinds made.
And we realize these are first world problems. Totally. It's just that, after 2 months of getting up every day around 5:30, do you guys know how early the sun gets up now?
Oh, yeah. And it just shines in all those windows. We're like, whoa, it's morning.
Good
morning. I slept some of the night through.
Oh, my God. Blaine says, I'm always hot sweating. That makes me laugh. See, poor Michael.
His AC
broke down.
Yikes.
That's unfortunate. Oh, Steph's watching.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steffi.
Hello.
I miss you so much. I miss my sister so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Charlie says to Blaine that he's always hot.
Mm-hmm. You are, Blaine.
You run hot, Blaine? I run hot.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
And now I run hot.
So I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Totally different reasons, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, talk amongst yourselves. You guys notice I did put the tip link back up tonight. I know we hadn't done that in a while, but I just put it up there. No pressure, but if you like what you're watching and you feel like helping us out, support the show, head on over to streamlabs.com/mylivingroomlive. We also have a PayPal spot for folks who prefer PayPal over at paypal.me/mylivingroomlive.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Steph says, neighborhood kids were having a socially distant water gun fight in our yard. Very nice.
So, Steph, were you refereeing? Were you out there with like a yardstick?
She was about 25 feet from those children.
So she had the 25-yard stick out, making sure that she kept her distance.
Yep.
Yeah, we've actually seen a lot of fun things in the neighborhood with people, getting together and socially distant, and folks driving by doing lots of parades, and and things like that.
Yep.
So it's kind of fun that people are coming up with clever ways of interacting. Kind of like what we're doing. This is well, it's not all that clever. We've been doing it long before it was cool.
We were country when country wasn't cool. I love that song. I should do that song sometime.
Speaking of which,
What?
Live streaming for a long time. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary for the show, right?
That's
Is it 3?
Pretty crazy.
Like to the day.
Because it was right before I cut my hair. Yes,
and
2017.
it'll be the 100th episode and our 3-year anniversary of the show on the same day.
I know. That's pretty amazing.
On June 17th.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can tune in for that.
Yeah. So if anybody out there, last call, if you know Jim Cuddy, I know he's not performing live on stage anywhere. So if you happen to know him, drop him a line. Maybe he'll give us a call on the phone.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Put the word out. If
that would be
you're
amazing.
best friends with Jim Cuddy.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to think that those of you who know me know that I love a good birthday. And I like a good party on my birthday.
Getting worried about that?
It's not going to happen.
Maybe there'll be some like water guns at your birthday. We don't have a pool anymore, so we'll just get all of our friends that come by at a safe distance and
squirt me?
Yeah, spray you with the hose.
That sounds like a good time.
There we go. We'll get it on film.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
anyway, that
a
saddens
great
me
time.
greatly, everybody. I just love birthdays. I think they're the one day of the year you can do whatever you want. You need to be spoiled. You need to be shown a good time. And you just need to be with the people you love. And how's that going to happen this year? It's awful.
Well, we'll find a way to. We'll have a live birthday event virtually somehow. We'll do something. We'll figure something out. We'll do something.
I hate the word virtually now. Okay. Anyway, so everybody, does anyone else feel the same way about birthdays? Like
or anything these days that's a special occasion.
Yeah, I know.
People are getting married. Right now.
I know.
People have their weddings planned.
Yeah.
Isaac's turning 40 in July, so he gets what we're saying. He wants to
when in July? I'm in July too, Isaac.
You guys share a day.
That's cool.
I think you'd remember that.
Yep. And Blaine.
You like to celebrate your birthday. Never knew.
We had some good birthdays together, Blaine. We sure did.
I enjoy some good sarcasm. Speaking of sarcasm, where's Sean?
Yeah, where's Sean? I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay.
Where's the music?
Where's the music?
Let's get to some more music.
Yep.
This next tune. Why'd you pick this tune?
It's just such a sweet song.
It is super sweet song.
Yes. I just think it's such a sweet song. I love the sentiment. And, yeah, just a sweet song.
Deb says retiring during a pandemic. You kind of missed the party there, didn't you, Deb?
Oh, poor Deb. That's much bigger than a birthday.
Yeah.
But, Deb, when it's all said and done with, we are going to party so hard.
Yep.
So hard.
We're all going to party.
We sure are.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. So this next tune is called Heart's Content. Hope you like it. It's an older Brandi Carlile song. Written in 2011.
Take it away.
Maybe you thought I hung the moon. Maybe you thought we were done in June. Maybe we thought it was just us two. Maybe we spoke too soon. We never lied. Well, there we go.
Such a sweet song.
That is a fun little song.
Oh, my goodness.
It's very, very cute.
If you weren't smiling during that song, what's wrong with you?
You're hilarious.
Your heart's not content.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. Oh, it looks like Julia's birthday's in July. Looks like
Yes.
Isaac's is on the 18th. So
Julia's is on the 8th.
we can spread all the celebrations out.
Yeah. And Blaine said we had some amazing birthdays. Oh my gosh, do we ever? Olivia says, birthdays. I love being spoiled. Ain't gonna lie. Some people celebrate birthday weeks.
month.
I get a month. Honestly. A week? Really? You're celebrating your presence on Earth. Yeah. I at least get a week. Right?
You get a month.
Yes. Months are great.
Sorry, you demand a month.
Oh my God, yes, Blaine. I demand a month. At the Ash's house, Blaine house sat for a man named Brian Ash. I think it was Brian.
Okay.
And, oh my heavens, the parties we had in that house in the summertime, let me tell you. And every night I do this. Are we going to have fun? Are we going to have fun tonight? Yeah. And it would usually end up... Usually would end up with me and Steph dancing to some ABBA-tunes and everybody just watching us and going, we are not inebriated enough to watch this.
Synchronized dance steps.
Yeah, good times. Sure. Oh,
I'm
Moncton.
Sure.
Yes, we would go to Moncton.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that bar, Blaine? Oh, it was a good time. Yeah.
And Linda, who's been joining us now for a few weeks, so we appreciate you stopping by again. She says that she loves Brandi Carlile. Sorry, in South Carolina. Have her CD.
Oh, she's so great.
Good evening, Andrew and Craig, she says.
I would. Good evening. I'd love to see her. Maybe,
oh, my goodness.
Maybe next year on my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll have to be. It'll have to be not this year. How's that?
Brian and Doreen. That's right, Doreen. Yes.
Yeah. Are we going to have fun tonight? So I think... Was that like a catchphrase at the time?
It's all. I just said it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to have fun tonight.
Hilarious.
Dans le fond. Oh my gosh. Triangles. Yes. Triangles. Look at you, Charlie. It was triangles.
Some folks watching who know bars in Moncton, New Brunswick. That's some pretty unique and geographically restricted knowledge you have there.
Yep. They are some of my best memories. Let me tell you. Working at Live Bait those summers, we had no idea how good we had it. Like, the fun we had, it was great.
Steph saying we had so much fun.
Oh, we did.
Witness.
We had so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah. All we did was laugh most of the time. It's a good time. Oh, Craig. Oh.
Yes.
All I'm going to say is apple cider. Yep, it's true. Melissa.
No, Steph, you have to say more than that. Feel free to type it all out and chat the entire story.
Yeah, let's hear it. Melissa's watching.
Hey, Melissa.
And Tammy Jones is watching.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
So, Craig, what did you do in your summers for fun when you were in university?
In university? I worked.
At night?
I played in bands, mostly. Went to the bars in St. John. Hung out with friends.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, I did...
Do you have any memories that stick out for you?
Summer memories.
You had a Zephyr, didn't you?
I did have a Zephyr, so I'm sure we got into a lot of trouble driving the Zephyr around.
I only say that because we had a Zephyr too.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah, they were good times.
Yeah.
I played in some fun bands in university. So those are some of my favorite memories. Is kind of writing some, playing original kind of like power pop music.
Very fun.
At the local bars.
I know you love playing that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's great. The Growers apple cider. Oh my gosh, we drank a lot of those. Yeah. Charlie,
we're gonna have to bring that back.
Those summers were the best, and I had no idea at the time. I know, Charlie. We were spoiled by I know. It makes me get a little misty-eyed.
Last summer was the best. We didn't know it at the time.
What's that?
I would have enjoyed last summer a lot more if I'd known.
I know. No, it's true. It was. Those were amazing times. Oh yeah, Steph and I used to suck the wine bags at the end of the parties. Like we were some classy. Life Bait would have like its opening, and they'd invite people, from not just Sackville but around.
All the high
Maritimes.
society from all over the Maritimes.
Yes, and Steph and I'd be there, and they'd open their. It'd be their like season opener, and they kind of preview what shows they were doing and stuff, and we'd play some music, and then Steph and I, by the end of the night, chaos would ensue. So fun. Yep. We need to get together and do that again. What's it say?
The Scirocco?
Oh my God, the Scirocco. That was such a great
It's a
car.
lovely car.
Sean hated that car, but I love that
It's
car.
a lovely car.
Yeah.
So we're talking a bit about summer because it's kind of, we're kind of in the middle of summer all of a sudden. So
It's getting that way.
share those summer memories. Either can be last summer because it feels like it was a lifetime ago, or maybe you want to share a memory from a summer that was quite literally a lifetime ago.
Yep. Yep.
Let us know in chat while we play another song. What do we got lined up here?
Well, this song I love. It's called Most
How
of
come for
All.
why?
It was released off her latest album, By the Way, I Forgive You, in 2018. And this song, the first time I heard it, because she's singing about her parents in this song, and she had a good relationship with her dad. And I think her and her mom, a bit of a tumultuous relationship there. But the words that she sings about her father, I picture singing about my dad. So it's made me a little verklempt singing this. So I'd like to dedicate this to my dad. I would dedicate it to my mom, but, we don't really argue that much, my mother and I. Yeah.
I've heard it, though.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yes.
The only time...
It's so rare.
oh my God, you couldn't even call it an argument.
Yeah. It's like watching babies fight.
The only time my mother would get, I'm sure, exasperated with me many times growing up, but it was usually over clothes and the name brand clothes I wanted to have in junior high school.
Yeah, I had the same problems.
Yeah.
Growing up in Ross, I was keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh my God, I just love that. Blaine said the Scirocco. Steph said it blew up.
I'm sure we've told that story.
Oh, that poor car. Yeah, that was devastating. Yeah. Anyway, so I'd like to dedicate this song to my dad. I love you, Dad, and I miss you so much. I just hate that Steph and I were supposed to be there right now.
That's right. Going down in May.
Yeah. So here we are, everybody. Haven't seen my father in some time, but his face is always staring back at me. His heavy hands hang at the ends of my arms, and my colors change like the sea. But I don't worry much about time lost. I'm not gunning for the dreams I couldn't find, 'cause he taught me how to walk the best that I can on the road I've left behind. But most of all, he taught me to forgive, how to keep a cool head, how to love the one you're with. And when I'm far off in the distance and the pushing comes to shove, to remember what comes back when you give away your love. Give away your love. When you give your love away, give away your love. I haven't heard my mother's voice in a while, but her words are always falling out my mouth. My mind and spirit are at odds sometimes, and they fight like the North and the South. But I still care enough to bear the weight of the heaviness to which my heart is tethered. She taught me how to be strong and say goodbye, and that love is forever. But most of all, she taught me how to fight, how to move across the line between the wrong and the right. And when and the pushing comes to shove, to remember what comes back when you give away your love. Give away your love. When you give your love away, give away your love. Give your love away. Oh, give your love away. And remember what comes back to you. Give your love away. Oh, give your love away. And remember it comes back to you. I haven't seen my father in some time, but his face is always staring back at me. His heavy hands swing at the ends of my arms, and my colors change like the sea. Well, there we go.
Hey. Hey-oh.
Heyo.
Just breaking the silence there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we kind of come back to a song. It's like, it's such a beautiful song. It's like,
Oh
what
my
do,
God.
what do you say?
I love that song.
What do you say? There's no audience clapping. What do you say?
I love that song. Really, really love it.
Beautiful
Oh my
song.
goodness. So dear
Yes.
Craig, we
Yes.
have had some requests.
Yes, I think we can probably do some of those. What do you say?
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Blaine. It is so warm in here, everyone. It is so warm. I thought I was going to be cold down here, so I put pants on and a long sleeve shirt.
I'm not wearing pants.
Whew. No, you're not.
I never wear pants for my live stream.
He hasn't worn the only time Craig wears pants is when it's snowing and he has to go outside.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Or when I, going to work, but not doing much of that these days. And Faith says, beautiful music and lyrics. We agree. It's some
Yeah,
beautiful
it is
music.
musical.
It's
Beautiful.
musical.
Beautiful music. Thank you, Faith. It is beautiful.
Have another drink.
So I am just
TMI. You're the king of TMI.
let's not go down that road.
I love watching the McQueens
So do
doing their
I.
streams. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome.
Do I. They're hysterical. So
It's so fun. You can just chat and talk about whatever you want.
That's right.
Whatever's going on.
whatever. Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah.
No one can stop you.
Facebook gonna bring me down. Come on, Facebook.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Mm,
Actually, no. Don't do that, Facebook.
Don't. No. So we've got a few songs here that we have left to do. What I'd like to do, though, this is not Brandi Carlile, but my dear sweet friend Julia has requested
Yes.
some Mamma Mia.
It's time, Julia. Even though we don't have an Abonite plan, we figured we shouldn't make you wait too much longer
No.
because
And she did tell me on Monday that she was expecting it tonight because we didn't do it last week, and I told her we would definitely do it.
So that you're telling the viewing audience that's how they ensure that they get their request plays to say I expect it.
I expect it. You FaceTime me and say, I expect it.
I expect it. Dance, monkey, dance.
And it's going to happen. So I'm doing this without any music. We're just going to give her a whirl. Please
Whirl
sing
away.
along.
Oh, you guys will know this song. Sing along.
And who knows? I hope. I mean, the words. It's a crapshoot with me. Here we go.
Good luck.
I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I've made up my mind, things must come to an end. How can never know? I don't know how. Will I finally lose control? Yeah. Totally for you.
Oh, my. And I love Julia's comment. Is Craig Galbraith in his underwear as well? Thank you.
No one will ever know.
Yep. No, actually, no. When I put the drum camera on, you can see I'm in shorts.
There you go.
I couldn't get away with underwear anymore. Now that you guys wanted a camera on the drum set, yeah, I can't do the business mullet anymore. Actually, no, it kind of still is. Anyway.
Yeah. Aw.
So that was for you, Julia. So I know that wasn't Brandi Carlile, but Julia is one of our biggest fans, so we figured we'd break out a request.
She's the toppest of our top fans.
Yep. Break that one out for.
Blaine is saying, I'm picturing Ann and Steph doing Waterloo choreography right now. We probably could still haul it out if we had to.
Sorry to give you those flashbacks there, Blaine.
Sorry.
Have another drink.
Those were good times.
I'm just teasing.
Good times.
I'm sure they were the best of times.
Yeah, they were.
All right. Now we're going to get back on the Brandi Carlile track because we're going to do a song that I absolutely adore. I think, was it Blaine? I think, Blaine, you requested this song.
Okay.
Yeah. So, love this song.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes. What song would you like to do?
You're stepping all over.
Nope. You know what? I take it back. Blaine.
I'm just joking. I'm ready.
I don't know what song we're going to do.
No, I have it all ready. We're
All right.
so good. So this goes out to Blaine and everyone else. Everybody else.
Oh, great song. You guys are going to love this tune.
Yeah, this song is called The Story.
Oh, this is the story. Okay.
Isn't that what you thought we were doing?
Nope, that's fine.
What did you think we were doing?
Nope, let's do that one.
Okay. We'll do some requests.
Yes. All right. I'm glad you told me before we started, though.
Yes, because this was one we hadn't planned to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun though.
There you go.
Okay.
Take it away.
Me. All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been and how I got to where I am. But these stories don't mean anything when you got no one to tell them to. It's true. I was made for you. I climbed across the mountain top, swim all across the ocean blue. I crossed all the lines and I broke all the rules. Baby, I broke them all for you. All because even when I was flat broke, you made me feel like $1,000,000 you do. I was made for you. You see the smile that's on my mouth. It's hiding the words that don't come out. All of my friends who think that I'm blessed, they don't know my head is a mess. No, they don't know who I really am, and they don't know what I've been through like you do. I was made for you. lose some chords with that one.
I was expecting to save that request for the end because I think Isaac requested that one.
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah,
but didn't Blaine say the one from, or was that Isaac?
I can't remember. That was.
Well, maybe it was Isaac.
It's over an hour ago now. Thank you guys
It's
for
been
sticking around for a whole
Isaac
hour.
said the Party of One.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yes, Blaine said the one from
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
So yeah, that's a fun tune.
It is fun.
Sorry, I think I cut a little loud in that one. Anyway, it's one of those songs where you both get to give her a little bit. So
we do get to give her a little bit.
Do you have any chords left to do the last two requests that we had?
Like I had no focus on the blacks upon my face.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
What do you think, guys? Do you think she's got it in her to do a couple more of your requests before her voice dies?
What time is it?
It is 8:37.
Okay.
Eastern time.
Yes. Well, honey, we might as well.
All right.
When we're watching people and people are like, should we do one more? Should we do?
Like, yes.
We've got 2 songs left.
Yeah.
We're always like, yes.
Yeah, do more.
Because if you have somewhere to go, you just go.
Yeah, we're not stopping you. We're happy you're here.
So happy, honestly. So happy you're here.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. We're
all right.
going
Blaine
to...
says yes. That means all right.
Okay.
That's a green light.
One person? Excellent. Thanks, Blaine. We're going to sing. And Isaac, this song is for you. It's been a while, but that's fine. So this song is called... This song is called Party of One. And, Heidi says more. There we go.
Blaine,
Do
Heidi,
it!
Chris, everyone, thank you so much. All right, we're going to keep rocking out a bit more with some Brandi Carlile. This one is called Party of One.
Well, it's funny. This, I think it was this time last year, I was wanting to learn a new song, and I just...
you picked this one, yeah.
I picked this song.
That's right.
You know, it came off her album in 2018.
Mm.
It's the last song on that album. And when I heard it, I'm like, oh my God, that's a beautiful song. It's very musical theater-like.
That's true. So it's not surprising when you...
By the way, I love it. Okay, everybody. So this one is called Party of One, and she wrote it with I was going to say the cousins.
With the twins.
She wrote it with the twins. Okay. Waiter, send this to the table, the party of one, the only other lonely soul in this place. And so you're finishing up your coffee, but then where you gonna run? Where'd you get that look on your face? You should always let the sun go down on your anger and let it burn you to sleep and bring you closer to the danger, to surrender and retreat, sing your sad soul to sleep. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still. And I am tired, and I am yours. Don't even think about your freedom or taking that flight or going back upon your promise after fighting for the right, because your eggshells and your ice statements and your weaponized words are paper tigers now. Oh, your constant overthinking and your secretive drinking are making you more and more alone. And girl, you slam the door behind you and ain't ever gonna close, because when you're home, you're already home. I am tired. I am tired. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still. I loved you the first time I saw you, and you know I love you still. I don't
such a fun song.
Oh, it is a great song.
I love how it just kind of comes alive at the end. It's so beautiful and sweet, and it just kind of builds.
I
It's
do
very
enjoy
powerful.
how the drums, where they come in there. I
Yeah.
do enjoy that a lot. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
takes
yep.
a lot of restraint
For you to hold back?
to hold back. I guess for the drummer on that song to decide, you know what, I'm gonna just wait until the last 30 seconds to come in. Let's see. Michael Rapp says, thanks, Craig and Andrea. Maybe on one of your shows, can you get a story behind the posters on the wall? Happy Wednesday. You introduced me to yet another great artist. Mission accomplished.
Oh, that's great.
That's what we were hoping to do. We knew that a lot of you
Really
folks
great.
out there might be familiar, but if you weren't, we were hoping that this kind of might be one of those new artists for you to discover. So head on over to either brandicarlile.com or hit her up on her Facebook page or head on over to Spotify. She's got a few albums out there and just have a listen.
6 albums.
6 albums. Put them on shuffle.
There you go.
Oh, and Isaac says, wow, you performed that marvelously. Many thanks for singing it. I think you just made that song one of my faves.
Aw.
Bravo.
Thanks, Isaac.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous tune.
Yeah, I do enjoy it. Really do. I think Michael had a great idea that some week we will chit-chat about our posters.
Yeah.
And
We'll lower them so you can see them all.
yes, Craig wanted to do that, but I'm so afraid that before we get them framed, something's going to happen to them. But
Yeah.
anyway.
We were hoping to get them in frames.
Yes, we will do, and we'll do some. We'll have like a Nashville night.
Oh, I totally want to have a Nashville night because we haven't.
Can we drink Bushwhackers?
I can make them.
There
Yeah.
I won't be able to sing if we're drinking that though, because
You can start drinking
Kinda
like
like
in
a
the last quarter of the show.
milky shake thing. Yes,
Yeah. It's like an amazing alcoholic milkshake.
we discovered them in Nashville.
Yeah, we got bushwhacked in Nashville.
Yes, we did. We need T-shirts that say that.
I'm sure they make them.
I'm sure they do. Yes.
All right, well, we got time for one more. If you guys are up for another song, we had a tune that was requested off the top that I was kind of hinting at a few minutes ago. That is, I think, my favorite Brandi Carlile song.
Is it?
Oh, it's a super awesome tune.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
great.
it's very strong and powerful and driving and
Yeah.
So hopefully I do it justice now. I'm kind of like, hopefully I can play it.
Yeah.
And Blaine says he'd love to hear stories about Nashville, so it's definitely going to
Okay.
happen. We'll do a Nashville night. Yes, we'd love to get them plaqued. So if you know a place who does that, let me know, because that would make it much easier for us to move them around, because they're going to be part of the set. That's kind of the plan. So
Yeah.
anyway, what's this next tune that we're going to be playing here?
This next tune is called "The Joke."
I think Blaine requested that off near the top of the show.
Yep, and this will be our final song of the night, everybody.
Yes, we can let you all go back to your quarantining, to your regularly scheduled quarantining.
Yes. But everyone, look at the days are getting long.
Yeah, it's still light out.
It's almost 10 to 9, and it's still bright out.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thanks everyone for sticking around till to the end of tonight's Brandi Carlile episode. We'll certainly be back next Wednesday for episode 98.
Wow.
Pressure's on. We got a big 100 coming up.
Yep.
So so we're glad that you guys come back and choose to spend your time with us here on Facebook Live on Wednesday evenings.
Yes. Yes, we are very,
Very grateful.
very happy that you guys are with us.
So we'll leave you with this amazing song.
And, okay. Here we are.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's take it away.
You're feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't never let them steal your joy and your gentle ways that keep them from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face, dress you down and tell them that your place is in the middle where they hate the way you shine. I see you tugging at your shirt, trying to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em displace you after carrying your baby on your back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair. You're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the mountains. I've seen hardest, and the joke's on Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the mountains. I've seen hardest, and the joke's on Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight.
Yes, thank you so much.
That was a fun show for us to do. Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart, for learning all those songs.
Oh, you're welcome.
A lot of songs to learn, but it was a lot of fun. So gives us something to kind of look forward to and work on and, you know,
for sure.
work towards.
Yeah.
And we're glad you guys enjoyed it. So
Yeah, really glad.
you can see why I love that song. I mean, that song has it all. Like killer vocals, lyrics, the way, you know, it changes. And, of course, I love coming in with the drums on that song.
And the content above everything.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Yeah.
Anyway, well, everyone, I hope you have a great week. It's been a fun night for us.
It's been a Wednesday, which means it's been great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we really enjoy doing this.
And, you know, we have quite a few friends, like we've said before, who are doing Facebook
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
events, concerts. So the McQueens now do theirs 8 o'clock on Thursday nights, don't they?
Yep. And just trying
Charlie and Heather are
Sunday.
changing their time.
Oh, they're changing it.
To an earlier time
Uh-huh.
this Sunday. So I believe it's 7 o'clock. So it would be 6 o'clock for us.
Do they have? They're starting a Facebook page. I think they're going to start
Yes.
streaming from. So
Yes.
we'll keep everybody posted.
Yes, we'll keep everybody posted on that.
And Heidi, she goes live on Friday
Heidi,
afternoons.
Showtime. It's a fantastic way to spend a Friday afternoon, everybody. Let me tell you. She does shows, and she provides such a commentary about the shows and the people in them. And
She knows her shows.
it's amazing. I know she'll be like this. It's Wikipedia. But still, so she does them, yes, Fridays at 4, Showtime.
Mhm.
I will share it. And I know last week she did Singing in the Rain, and we watched it.
Yep.
We watched it, Heidi.
Yeah, we watched it.
And the dancing is phenomenal in that.
Oh my gosh!
And
Watch it for
knowing
the
that,
dancing.
he had a fever,
Oh my goodness!
it's crazy.
Yeah, it was great to actually know some of the backstory to some of the behind the scenes stuff that you really wouldn't know unless unless you were aware. Very skillfully performed that show.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you've if you would like to be entertained on this platform by some amazing people that we know, please, look them up. Look up the McQueens and when Woody Woodburn and Heidi Lang and Heather and Charlie, and support them in what they do. So if they put up tip links or whatever, try to support them too, because I know a lot of our friends are artists and they're trying to figure out how they're going to keep things going through all this. So support as much of this live stream entertainment as you can at this time until we can all get back out there and do it for real.
That's right. Absolutely.
In which case, everybody flock to watch local music artists and local performers if you can. I mean, I understand there's going to be people wanting to go to big concerts, but
not me.
Hit the local.
Not for a while.
Hit the local scenes, please.
Someone asked me once, and I think I've shared this before. Andrew, what's your favorite kind of music? Live music.
Yes, it's true.
It is true. It's my favorite music.
It's true.
Yes. So thank you. Oh.
Like the Sean Connery says. Yep.
I am late to the party. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Well, I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah, if you're late to the party, you can just watch from the beginning.
Yes. We just appreciate everybody so much.
Yep.
So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. And we will see you again next Wednesday.
We'll see you next Wednesday right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then.
Have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week.
Be good to each other.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll see you down the road.